Hello everybody, welcome to my channel 6 Yard Box. It's all about football, that's what we do, yeah, that's what we do. Shout out to everyone. If you're coming in, make sure you subscribe to the channel. If you like the content, if you like my face, subscribe to the channel. I'm a big Tottenham fan. I love Tottenham, breathe Tottenham, and everything revolves around Tottenham. But I love football as well, talk about everything that's got to do with football. So let's get into it quickly. This is a quick preview of the review of the last Premier League game, week 8. I'm going to be looking at a couple of games on Saturday. The big one on Saturday is going to be the Chelsea game versus Sheffield United. Chelsea won that 4-1. They came back from 1 goal down to winning 4-1. They played really well after they got into the lead. Ziyech played really well. You know, from the player from Ajax has been, I think he's been out injured, and he just came back into the team. He's played really well as well. And Chelsea ran out 4-1 winners in that one. I was thinking it was going to be a tough game for Chelsea, but they made it easy. You know, they made it easy work of him. They're playing well, they're gelling well. They got a good goalkeeper, stable. You know, knows what he's doing. A couple of clean sheets now. You know, I think they're getting into their stride. The league is still open. It's very wishy-washy. You know, every team is still trying to find that form. You know, and it's going to be interesting. The league is going to be very interesting this year, man. You know, and I'm really looking forward to it. Just because before I continue, make sure you smash the likes. If you like the video, make sure you subscribe to the channel 6 Yard Box. All about football. That's what we talk about. 6 Yard Box 442. You know, we look at all the games, previews. We do watch-alongs as well. Make sure you look out for that as well. You know, and it's all about good quality football discussion. We're going to be opening up our fan forum very soon, where you can come in and have a chat with us about football, about a game we've seen so far, and about looking forward to games coming up in the week as well. That was Saturday. I'm going to move up to Sunday. We had a couple of games we played on Sunday, the big games. The first one was Tottenham going to West Brom. It was a tough game for Tottenham, a 12 o'clock kickoff. They are very difficult games to play on a Sunday morning. You know, it was drab. Tottenham were trying to play their game. West Brom were solid defensively. They trying to keep a clean sheet. The defense was very solid. Centre backs were very good. Sheyi Ajayi and I can't remember who the other centre back was. Were very solid. Kane couldn't get into the game. We had a couple of chances. The best one came to Son. It was too slow. It was taking too many touch. It was a good pass from Kane to Ndombele. Ndombele flicked it over his shoulder, and then Son should have finished it. Son is normally good in that kind of situation, so he definitely didn't finish. He finished his dinner there. But it was a good game for Tottenham to win. If you're not playing well, just keep winning. That's what it's all about. That's the way I look at it. I just think just keep winning. I was praying for a goal, and when it came, I was really happy. That Tottenham scored that goal. So yeah, it's a good win for Tottenham. They move on now to a big couple of games coming up in the week. Next week, in 2 weeks after the internationals, they've got Man City next, I think. And I think it's Chelsea after Man City. So it's going to be a big week for Tottenham, a big couple of weeks for Tottenham. We could win those games or go get 5 points from those 2 games. Get 4 points from 6. That would be, that wouldn't be that bad at all. But I expect Tottenham to play a lot better. One, because they're my team. Second, because they've got a lot of good players, very solid bench. They have a very good coach as well, a natural winner, and I think they will come good. That's about Tottenham. Now we move on to the next game, which was the Liverpool Man City. That was a big game. Everybody was looking forward to that one. It was supposed to be game of the week. First half it was. 2 teams were really playing good football. Forward passes, attacking football, full-backs, bombing forward. Transition was good. The level of intensity was good, and the position of De Bruyne and Firmino was beautiful to watch how they go into those little pockets of space to find a bit of room to maneuver, and it was lovely to watch. Just the way football's to be played. The ball had a goal. Liverpool had the best chance, a couple of chances in the first half. They could have gotten like 2 goals up, and they missed the penalty as well. Kevin De Bruyne missed the penalty, which was a surprise because normally he takes that for breakfast, man. You know, as they say, man. You know, you have that for breakfast. But you know, I was surprised about him not scoring. He's very good in those kind of situations. One-on-one penalty. The goal from Jesus was incredible. It was a beautiful goal. First touch around the corner. I didn't think he meant it. Ball came to him, and the finish was just incredible. I think when you do stuff instinctively, it shows. Sometimes some players are very good. Those are the kind of goals I like, that you do it instinctively. Whether I meant it is another thing. It was the reaction that really surprised me, and it was a good goal. And then Mohamed Salah got a penalty, which was I think it was ball to hand. The handball situation is crazy. I mean, the people have to look at it as a lesson of the game. You can't run around with your hand behind your back, like a worm. It don't make sense, but you need your hand for balancing and for changing directions and stuff. So that kind of situation, there's nothing you could do. Gomez could have done. It was a penalty. Salah scored. Second half of the game, both teams were a bit cautious. They didn't want to lose, or maybe it was tiredness. But I think it was a deserved draw, to be honest. Liverpool played really well first half. Second half, City played a little bit better as well. And then City got into the game towards the end of the first half. And second half, they both just relaxed, play possession football. I think they were both happy with what they've got. They didn't want to lose, and it was 1-1, which was a good game, cracking game. Both teams played really well, and I think they deserved a point each. Then moving on to the next game, which was the Leicester Wolves game. Leicester needed to win to go above Tottenham to number 1. They came out, they had a couple of chances. Vardy had a penalty. Same handball situation, I'm not even going to talk about it because it's just getting boring now. But they got their penalty. Leicester scored. Wolves, I was surprised about. They didn't really played with the love, with the way they play open, attacking, expansive football. Although I must be honest, I didn't really watch the whole game. I think I was just watching it in bits. But yeah, Leicester had another penalty. They missed that. And the game was very good as well. Schmeichel made a great save to deny. I can't remember who it was. I think it was what's his name? I can't remember his name now. And Navas, yeah. Is it Navas or Neves? I can't remember his name. But yeah, great save from Schmeichel. And the game ended 1-0 to Leicester. And Leicester went back to the top of the table. The next game was the one that I was surprised. I think it was the shock of the weekend. Arsenal taking on Villa. Coming to the game, Arsenal won their last game against Man United, which they played really not well, but they won the game. They controlled the game, dominated. And this game, they were just destroyed by Villa. Villa were incredible. I think Villa played the same game, the same way they played against Liverpool, but this time they were a little bit more clinical, and it could have been more than 3. Jack Grealish was just incredible, man. He bossed the game. Power. For one of the goals, it was power running down the left. Strength. Bellerin bouncing off him, and his all-round play is just incredible. I wish he signed for Tottenham. He'd have been a good player for Tottenham, but he's going to be a big player for England as well. If England could just build a team around him, just tell him to go and play anywhere, really, to be honest. This kind of player, because he wants the ball. Every single time he wants the ball, he's asking for the ball. And he does a lot of stuff, good stuff with the ball as well. And they run out winners. Watkins scored a couple. 3-0 to Villa, and they well deserved. Arsenal on their part, they were poor. They had a lot of players rested from Thursday, the Europa League. They didn't come off the way they had to start the game. And the Premier League is dangerous because the league is so difficult. If you don't get off to a good start, you might find yourself a couple of goals down, and then you can't pick up the tempo again. So the Premier League is really one of the toughest leagues in the world. And Villa were now 3-0, 3 goals, 3-0 winners basically, which was a surprise. So that was a quick review of the weekend games. Looking forward to the international. I'm going to do a watch along on Friday, Nigeria versus Sierra Leone in the African Cup of Nations qualifiers, and then on Sunday I'm going to cover Belgium against England away. That's going to be another watch along. Hopefully the streams will be fine because I've been having problems with the streams. So yeah, looking forward to that one. So make sure you subscribe to the channel. Make sure you do all the good stuff. Like, subscribe. There's loads more content coming from the channel. It's a new channel, and we're looking to talk about football properly. I'm going to get some people on as well to discuss in our fan forum, which we're going to create very soon. We're trying to work out the logistics for that one. So once we do that, we'll let you know. Anyone is welcome. If you want to comment. If you want to send me a message, you can send me a message by commenting on this video or subsequent videos coming up. And we're looking to build a good intelligent football discussion family. We're not looking for clickbait. We're not looking for people just to make comment because they're biased. So this is like proper football discussions. That's what we want to be having. We're going to be unbiased. Try not to be unbiased as well. Though you have your teams, but we want to make it a little bit different for what's going on right now on social media. So many channels that are just looking for clicks, but we just want to do it pure and do it proper. Thank you very much everyone if you're watching the video. Subscribe to the channel if you like content on my face. Send me comments as well. I'll reply to every single comment. Thank you very much. We're in lockdown as well in the UK. Hope you're safe wherever you are. Stay blessed, and thank you again.